Hi there. Welcome to another beautiful day in Greece. It's going to be another scorcher. We've been in a heat wave for maybe 2 weeks now? Going on 2 weeks. It's early morning right now, so it's bearable. But it won't take long, an hour or two, and it's going to be really hot. So, welcome to part 2 of our compost toilets and outdoor shower build. In this part, we're going to put up the wooden structure and try and get the roof done and install the water tank. That's the goal. And then in the next parts, we'll get into more details of plumbing and how we're actually going to make the compost toilet work. Enjoy! So this is the tricky part, figuring out the levels so that the toilet seat is at the right height from the floor. My floor level is set by that board, the first board I put over there earlier. And now I'm going to put another one across here. And that's going to set the top of the toilet seat, give or take. Just going to screw this one in temporarily, take some measurements, see what we have. Okie dokie. Measure twice, cut once. $276. Okay. Oh, it's really hot. Direct sunlight, probably around 40 degrees. Hey, that's not bad. Shit, that's right on. Woo! Moment of truth. I need 45 centimeters from the floor to the toilet seat. Give or take one or two. Rather have more than less. So, floorboards will be on top of this. I don't count them for now. There'll be another board for the toilet seat and the toilet seat, so I'll go up to here. 43. It's good enough. Yes. Battery's dying. Alright, so it's high noon. It's getting really hot. Time to get in the shade for today. Let's see together what I've done. We basically got the 6 columns in. I've yet to fill in the holes. That's why the braces are still on. Got the boards all around the perimeter for the floor. Be able to get the floor done tomorrow. Gonna lay some plastic sheeting under it to avoid overgrowth coming through. And we got the john or the can or whatever you want to call it well on its way to being built. Looking pretty good if I say so myself. Catch you later. Good morning, another beautiful day in Western Greece. Today we're going to get started before it gets too hot. We're still in a heat wave. And I need to mix some concrete, actually sand cement mix, which is called a slurry, to fill in the holes where my posts for the bathroom are. Check it out. You can't see it very well behind this plastic. There's a hole where the posts are. The structure is a little bit shaky because it hasn't been tied to the ground yet. Oh, you can see it better here. Let's get at it. 1 down, 5 to go. Dog who doesn't like the sun. Eh? The dog who doesn't like the sun always stays in the shade. So I've got this little issue. Under the toilet floor is packed earth, but then there's a sudden cutoff to the hole where the bin will go. Let me show you. So I'm building the floor here, right? And let me get behind here and under. And then there's this cutoff. Can't see it very well, can you? Let's do it again. So I'm building the floor here, and that's fine. And then there's the hole here. Now the cutoff between the floor and the hole is in the air. Right here. This gap underneath. See, there's the plastic. There's the hole. There's the gap. And I've got to fill this gap. Let's get at it. How I'm gonna do this, I don't know. Probably the best way is do by hand. Definitely. Shovel's only gonna break the vapor barrier. Okay. There's not enough room to be filming and doing this work. So I finished the bracing and ready for the floorboards. Let's get at it. So I got the floor done. Let's check it out. Pallet wood. Now, you see a lot of people posting stuff about builds with pallet wood, and that all seems very nice and very interesting, but it's a hell of a lot of work. The pallets need to be taken apart. The nails need to be removed. Then those pieces of wood are not to the size that you need, so you need to cut them. You need to trim them. And if you're going to do a really nice job, you need to plane them, because pallets are rough. Now, I did not plane this wood, so it's a rough floor, and that's the way I want it. I think it looks pretty good. And then a door to go in and have a seat on the crapper. Okay, I've had enough for today. It's time for a swim. I'm going to the beach. Catch y'all later. Welcome to another beautiful day in Greece. Yesterday got the floor finished. Today we start on the roof. Let's go. So you might have noticed that the columns on the right hand side are lower than the other ones, and that's only because they're deeper in the ground because of the hole. I couldn't find any longer ones, so I'm going to extend those. Got my pre-cut pieces right here that I cut early this morning. Got some boards to join them together. Should be okay because all the forces are downwards. So one piece on top of the other, well braced, should be good. Bit of overkill, but better that than underkill. Dead battery. New battery. Sometimes you go too fast, you make mistakes. Forgot to measure the distance off the end. So 4 centimeters off on the diagonal. 376, 372. Not worried about it. It's really hard to get plumb straight lumber. Oh, sketchy. Good morning! It's going to be another beautiful hot day in Western Greece. Let's get over to our construction site by the outdoor shower and bathroom. It's been really hot these days. We're getting 35, 36 degrees. And the real feel with the humidity is higher than that. And if you're in direct sunlight, oh geez, it goes way up, around 40 and over 40. So, last night I put a piece of burlap there. Gonna cover it with bamboo, split bamboo, just like on our shelter. And that's going to be the privacy separation between the shower and the sink area. Shower area is going to be right there. Can't really see it. Be working on that today. So I'm going to put an old tree trunk that we found on the beach, driftwood. Have to clean it up and plant it right there, and that's going to be our shower. Part of the shower. Anyways, you'll see as I get it going. Apart from that, I also used a log that was found on the beach, driftwood again, split it down the middle as you saw with the chainsaw, and temporarily just supporting the door there because I don't have any hinges yet. Now this door is antique, was given to us by a family friend, and it's old, but it's really straight and solid and heavy. So the idea is to just scrape it down, varnish it, and keep that patina. It's got two different colors of paint on it. It's got a dark green and a light green. I kind of like it like that. Instead of making it look new again, I'm going to keep that old look. We'll see how it turns out anyways. And here's the other piece of driftwood that I found on the beach. It's pretty big actually. So I'm going to make a big hole, stick it in the ground, secure it with sand and cement. Can't be using just cob and mud around the bathroom because too much water flowing everywhere, and the cob and mud will just turn to mud. Starting to look like something, eh? Starting to look like something. Still a lot of work to do, so let's go. Okay? Yeah, he's a good boy, eh? We don't get to see much of Guy these days because it's too hot and he's hiding all the time, hiding in the shade. Just early in the morning he'll come and run around, late at night, but all day he's hiding. Doesn't like the sun. You Guy? Oh. There he goes. Off to find some shade. That's the easiest job I'm going to do today, unfortunately. The problem with the summer months, it gets really hot, and even now you can feel it starting. It's nice right now, it's beautiful. Problem is, by the time noon comes around, day's over. So get up in the morning, get some work done between 7 and 12, then find some shade, food, shower, swim at the beach. The best thing is to swim at the beach. And come back in the evening. But in the evening, I have to take care of the garden. I have to do watering. We're watering every day. Every day we have to water the vegetable garden, the flowers, and every 4 or 5 days the trees. Trees are still young, they're still new, and if you leave them, they're not going to make it through this heat wave. So that's pretty much a day in the life of Project Plátanos during the summer months. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. So that's a firefighting aircraft. They usually go in pairs. There's lots of wildfires right now in Greece. There's some in eastern Greece. There's some less than 100 kilometers from here. We're not affected by the smoke yet. Maybe the wind is taking it away from us. And it's a big problem. Big problem every summer with the heat wave. And for various reasons, people not being careful, mostly negligence, I guess. People not being careful, lighting fires that go out of control. When I say lighting fires, they're burning brush, because all the dry brush has to go. And anyways, it's a big problem here in Greece. And these days, every day, I can hear the firefighting aircraft passing overhead. Come on, good boy, good boy. Oh yeah, It was a good run, eh? Go. Time for some water. Let's go check out our hole. I came and dug it once, added more water. Alright. Getting there. Only got about 10-15% of it dug. I actually have to put this tool in the shade when I'm not using it, because if I leave it in the sun, it gets too hot to handle. Oh. Check out our beanstalk. Makes you wonder how high it would go if it had something to climb on. Okay, this old piece of driftwood needs to have its bark removed. That was easy. I'm sure it's not going to be all that easy. Actually picked this one up on the beach last winter. The parts that came off my hand were real easy. The rest of it is testing my patience. That's okay, I'm in the shade. I'm about to crack open a nice refreshing drink. I don't know what kind of tree this is. Someone told me it might be eucalyptus. I know that when you cut fresh eucalyptus inside, it's a reddish color. But then again, this is driftwood, so it's been discolored by seawater and dried out by seawater, strangely enough. So, let's see if we can see this. Can you tell? It's sort of reddish inside. It's actually really red right there. Which means it could be eucalyptus. Okay, almost done debarking my eucalyptus driftwood. Here's a look at the finally debarked eucalyptus driftwood. Next step is to tar the bottom part that's going to go in the ground. Going to do that now, let it dry, and have some lunch. Catch you later. Good morning. It's another beautiful sunny day. And I'm going to get straight to work. Take advantage of the cooler weather, cooler temperature at this time of day. Sun's just coming up over the trees. 7 in the morning actually. So until noon, try and get some stuff done. Going to put up that old piece of driftwood, the eucalyptus tree, in that hole that I dug. I'm not even sure if it fits. Let's check it out. Hey, it fits. It's hard to imagine right now. So I'm going to cover the fence in the back for privacy. And I was thinking of weaving branches between these three to make like a nest. Alright, let's mix some sand and cement and fill that hole. Hey guy, good morning. Good morning. Checking out the job. Safety inspector. Guy the dog. Oh yeah, okay, approved. So since this is a dry toilet, it's going to be a dry toilet, I'm going to use some burlap on the walls to camouflage the OSB board. The problem is, pretty much every day, the wind picks up around 11 a.m. So between 8:30 and say 10:30, 11, there's 2 hours there, 2 to 3 hours there. that it's just hot and sticky. It's humid. Everything was soaking wet this morning from the humidity last night. So all that humidity is evaporating into the air and it gets hot and sticky during those hours. It's the worst time. After 11, the wind picks up and the place dries out. And it's a little bit better until 1, 12 o'clock to 1, when the sun is right on top of your head. If you're not in the shade, it just might get heat stroke. Nice thing about burlap as well is you can paint it. So enough for today. It's 12 noon. The sun is beating down. And I'm just going to rush things and make mistakes. So, time to take a break, get some rest, get some food, go for a swim. And we'll catch you later. See ya. Good morning. Another beautiful day in Western Greece. Gonna keep on working at the outdoor shower and toilet, compost toilet. Let's get over there and get started. Yesterday I stopped around noon. It was hot, not too hot, but yeah, after 5 hours working in the sun, I had enough. And today I think it's going to be more of the same. It's actually 7:30 right now. Let's take a look at where we're at. I got the burlap installed on this side. It's going to be split bamboo siding on top of it. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Right now. You're a good boy, eh? You're a good boy. There's some clouds in the sky today, which is good. There's a mountain range about 40 kilometers east of here. A couple days ago, I noticed that they were covered in really thick clouds. And it looks like those clouds are making their way down to us. That's a good thing. A little bit of break from the relentless sun. So I'm adding a cross member, because as you can see, this is sagging, has no support, which means that when I put the bamboo siding on, it's gonna sag as well, because gravity always wins. Well, the clouds didn't hang around for very long. I can see them off in the distance there. And the sun's beating down once again. It's alright. Can't complain. Better than cold weather. Yes. Yes. Done with the siding. Yes. Woo! So that brings us to the end of part 2 of Compost What? Got a lot of progress done. I'm happy with it, really happy with it. Can't wait to take a shower here and have a crap in the crapper. But if you want to see the rest of the build, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to make sure you don't miss the next video. In the next video, I'm going to finish installing the tank, get all the plumbing done, get everything finished. Catch you later.